13th century. By the end of the 14th century, 1492, they sold. By the mid 1500s, Esau was fully back in power, and the Renaissance was in full effect. And it definitely was a rebirth of everything. All right, and I did a lesson on it, talking about it this morning, and how they were trying to, the difference between the Sephardim and the Sephardim, and I hate that J word. I'm gonna just call them the Israelites. The Sephardim was actually Jacob, right? And then how the Ashkenazi hijacked the Sephardim, right? And started saying that was them. All right? Because it was some sellout Moors, Morenos, Moriscos, Sephardim, the Huguenots, secret JW, the secret Israelites that actually were here in America. They were responsible for their own people. That was them Boule. That was idiot, JV. Them Boule ninjas today. All right, but they were the ones that actually helped set up this place and set up many of the business and the banking and all that. And then the Ashkenazi came over and took all that shit from the start of the late 1800s. Right?
You talking about the Renaissance, right? One of the ways they took over in what the Dark Ages was what? Marrying into the kings and the queens.
That and the plague.
Right. Oh yeah, the plague knocked out 2/3.
The plague was the biggest thing. The plague took out most of Jacob. So Jacob didn't have the numbers of armies and resistance to stand up against Esau, and he just started coming in and taking everything. Right? Yeah.
And I was oh yeah, it is. Similar story to the brother. They told. Similar story to the brother. Now it's in the fancy place. You ain't gonna say the name of this place, but it's the Murph, a governor of a state in America, not Illinois, but a governor of another state. It's the Murph. This dude's Secret Service agents and just the people that work there. Nobody else is in the spot, just us. And I go to the other spot just because I'm surveying the area. And they said, man, so now, these all Edomites. I said, yeah, because they work around the area. I didn't tell the papers. I said, yeah, he in there. Every one of them said, man, I fucking hate them, man. These fucking Democrats, man, fucking motherfucker, I fucking hate this dude. And they didn't say this in the group. It's every one of them who asked me was he in there. At least fucking like five. They was mad. I said, man, this is cool.
Yeah.
If the lights was off, they would go. I said, damn, man, they were just going in and tear this nigga scalp simply to keep coming. They wanted to peel his ass out. Bring it up.
Damn. So he needed it. He needed his Secret Service.
Damn.
So that's how these Chicago.
Oh yeah, he had 4 of them left, 5 of them.
So that's how these Chicago Republicans was feeling about this visiting
Democratic government.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one nigga who he one of the big bosses. He a Mexican, but he think he a white man too. So I just went over there and he said, man, that motherfucker so he's a Republican. He's a big time fool too. He said, I'm get his ass. And I started laughing. I said, man, that's shit funny. They gonna get this done. Hey, this shit is done, bro.
This is Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? And that Esau ain't in agreement. Shit. You got Democrat, Republican. You got these Edomites. They going crazy over this shit. But it's a win-win scenario for us because if this female gets in the office, you already know those Trumpers gonna go crazy. And when Trump is in the office with shit, he gon', like the elder said, he gonna start putting his foot down. Hey, show my brother how much of shit like that. So just like two can't agree on the scriptures, you can't walk together. It's the same thing with these Edomites. They're a house divided against each other. I got that.
Oh no, I bring this out right quick, people up. This is the book of Mark. Hey, go ahead, bring that out.
It's Matthew 12 and 25. It says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them,
every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
So how is this kingdom divided, right? You got Republicans, you got Democrats. And what's the other one they made up a few years ago when Obama got in office? They said these are independents.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it took for a fucking so-called black-looking motherfucker in the office. I said, man, I don't want nothing to do with none of this shit. Yeah, fuck the whole system. So you got crackers who don't want nothing to do with the system. They also going off-grid. They fucking no longer spending money in the economy, right? Everything trickles down to the destruction of fucking America. You got people separating themselves from America. You got the rich motherfuckers. They cut off their businesses. They liquidate. Man, they're taking everything out of the system.
And
they're going overseas.
And they're intentionally doing this to bring down their system, so-called break up their new system.
A new system.
Order out of chaos.
Order out of chaos. Go ahead, keep reading.
It says, in every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Yeah, because at one time Esau was together when it was against blacks, Hispanics, and Americans. Now that the thing done changed is what? We done integrated in this system. So now we're so-called Americans. But there's no such fucking thing as an American. Right? That shit just like a Greek.
It's an organization. It's like saying we're Target.
We're Target. We're Walmart. We're Chicago Bears.
We're all different colors, nationality, but just because you were born
here, we're going to come together under one banner. Now, what Obama said, out of many, one. That's bullshit. Right? That's bullshit because a motherfucking Chinese don't give a fuck about a Russian. Right? An East Indian don't give a damn about an Arab. Right? An American don't give a damn about a Mexican. Right? They don't give a fuck about an American.
So America don't have a right.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor.
What is it going to take to make these Americans turn on each other? A lack of bread, a lack of resources, a lack of opportunity.
Right? Or them not agreeing on the same policy. Can two walk together unless they be agreed, like the brother Yashua brought out. You know? This place is divided, man, in every way possible.
And why would you say that? Look, we got the Democrats, we just got the independents. Then not just the independents, because your vote don't count, the electoral vote. Come on, man. This place is so divided, it don't make no sense.
Hey, you got a president, the motherfucker don't went to jail for something, man. The president, he about to go out, man. Let me pardon that nigga. Imagine you being a family member of the motherfucker, this murderer that killed him. Hey, man, fuck the president. He just pardoned the murderer of my family.
Well, you know what? The division is good. That equals the downfall.
Yeah, we're at the broken toes right now.
Toes of the boat.
City against city and kingdom against kingdom. So, hey, civil war is coming to America, man.
Oh, yeah. This Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right? Hey, this place is, the people are already divided, man, but wait till the shit hits the fan, man. How cold they gonna get, man. All right? Hey, they're gonna turn against their own neighbors, man. The people that you was actually thought you was cool with, man. They're gonna be thinking about running up in your spot, man. Getting your food, getting your wife. You know what I'm saying? And your kids, and your dog.
How's your wife?
They raping everybody.
Oh, this nigga. That nigga said he was Israelite. Yeah, man, that nigga not know. They paid him to do that because he was still. It didn't look like he was finished. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead. That nigga crazy.
Second Ezra 15 and 14, the point is at verse 16. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. So going back to what the elders are talking about, man, it's going to be all type of riots in America. All right, you're going to have many race riots, class riots. It's going to be all out division. All right, it says,
hey, your white neighbor, hey, John, hey, James, come on over. And here you are as a black man. Let me go see how my neighbor doing. And they're going to drug you up, and you going to be their dinner. So they're going to cut you up, put you in that fucking freezer. You're going to be their goddamn dinner, man.
Hey, Stu became Stu. If y'all know, you know. Thank you.
Oh, no, remember from the Eli. They invited him over there.
Oh, yeah.
And Denzel was like, straight on. He said, you see some cows?
Right.
All right.
And it show you the woman is simple, bro. It show you the woman is simple. It show you the woman is simple, man. Because they sit here eating meat. Motherfucking Denzel said, you see some cows around here?
God, in the middle of nowhere.
You see some chickens?
Yeah, when he smacked the plate.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Look, man, I'm done with women now. Now, a woman that I had a lot of, and nothing physical between me and her ever, because she's actually was another woman's woman. Another man's woman. But before that even happened, I dealt with her literally on a big brother, little sister level, you know. And don't get me wrong, the woman that I didn't be attracted to anything. The woman was fine as hell, but I wasn't physically attracted to her. All right, somebody else that I loved dearly was. He even came to me because he was like, you know, it's you. And I was like, no, that's all you. You know, I was, you know, just breaking down to her, you know, the whole we was Israelites, because she always, she's like, you just like always talking about the Bible and stuff, and you know, she had all these questions, and I always had answers. So I ended up giving her my apocrypha. I had a brand new apocrypha, and I gave it to her, you know, and I broke it down to how, you know, the whole breakdown. Fast forward to the future, she was with my guy. And turns out the woman was a complete demon, man. And putting him through all kind of shit, you know? And to the point where he was like, I might have to take a page out of that Brother Murph book and go to the White Castle. Just, you know, because he already was weary of his own women, all right? Which a lot of Jake is. Now, it turns out that this particular woman, I ain't saying no names, putting no names out there, but she has a daughter, young, beautiful daughter, and her daughter had questions about things, want to meet, you know, her father, and this woman keeping her away from her father, and always telling her her father was this and he did, blah blah blah, he did all these things, and it turns out that none of that was true. Right? None of that was true, man. And the reason why her father did put hands on her was the time that he did, right? Because she broke in one of the most sacred things. She banged his best friend. She got mad at him. Oh, hell! She banged his best friend. And she took a selfie of herself while she was getting banged by his best friend and sent it to him. So how do you expect him to react when he saw it?
It's on site, bitch.
All right? On site.
It's on site. No.
Him and you and him.
Yes.
All right? Absolutely.
Proverbs 6:34, for jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
There it is, man. She'll not spare in the day of vengeance. And this woman is just so damn wicked because she, you know, the girl became real close with my guy. All right? They were really close. And he was telling her that, young lady, you need to know your father. You need to meet and know your father. And they, you know, so the mother got wind of their conversation and probably both together. And he told the young lady, I'm not gonna sell you out to your mother. I'm going to be mad. You know, if you want to tell her, you can tell her, but I'm not telling her. I'm never gonna sell you out. And he told her right in front of his mother, her mother. He said, when you turn 18 and you want to meet your father and know your father, I'll spend my money to get you to your father. You ain't got to deal with it. That's what he had to say. She lost it. Because what it is that she realized that she had a cook and he don't want to deal with it because he learned all the shit about it. And her behavior had been suspect. And so she just angry that image, she had this image that she was just this pretty good girl. It's gone. You know? And she's not. She's wicked. And I say, hey, sometimes, man, the more finer they are, the more wicked they are. Right? So she's mad because her cover is broken. Right? You just a straight up hoe, you ain't no undercover. And your daughter, and you didn't take it, come into the fact that you had a man that your daughters began to like him so much, she started telling him shit. Because she was like, Mama, why? He, you know. And so he's like, cause she even asked him, are you gonna marry my mother? You know, so her children really liked her. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, you know, I considered it. But then she started telling him all this shit. And he already was suspicious and was kind of separated because he was like, I don't know, man, some shit ain't kind of right. So, I'm like I said, man, me personally, I'm in monk mode, man. Yeah, that's just me. I'm in monk mode. I done did all my dirt. I didn't, you know, I'm good on that. That's these young brothers who got that fire in them. I'm done. I'm done. I don't trust. I don't trust them, man. And I don't trust them. I got a few that, you know, mainly one, I'll be honest, that that Detroit. But I'm still on monk mode. I mean, she don't even live in the state, so I don't even see her, right? So and if she doesn't wait for me, if she does something, the Lord gonna deal with it. Because I already know the Lord gonna line them all up. So I'm not worried about any of that. That's not my concern. Real talk. But when she comes, but how the hell you gonna let your man's best friend bang you and then take a selfie of it while it's happening and then send it to him? Then expect him not to react. Because if you'd have been in some places, that's all me. If you'd have been in some places, you know, you've been over in the East, you know, you might be headless right about that.
No, big stone.
They definitely hit bitches with that Fred Flintstone. The LD always bring out that.
Yeah, he told a story. Oh, yeah. How a woman got put to death for adultery over there in the East. So they dug a hole and with her hands buried to her side and put a board behind her and then they stoned her
ass up right.
And they stoned her to death. All right? You know, and he said he saw chunks of her head, flesh coming off. Right?
I wonder when the crack killed her.
So they stoned her to death. Well, they probably started off with little ones first.
That's what I mean. Yeah, no, that's
just give it
how you do it.
Until the bitch was dead, you know, and I'm pretty sure she was dead before all that. You got 100 people throwing rocks at you with your hands. You know, she couldn't even put her arms up to let them break.
Yeah, no, the boy had her.
So, and the boy was
When you watch those videos, they got some websites that got those type of videos. Yeah. It sound like hailstorm, but much louder. I hear of rocks and the person just getting mollywopped by a whole bunch of rocks.
Yeah.
All you should see is a bunch of rocks.
And guess what? That's in the Holy Scripture. That's in the Bible. You know? So,
righteousness.
You know, somebody grabbed a marble now that she trespassed against them. Right? Because don't, you know, so I done had my feelings hurt, my heart hurt too, man. I know what this shit is like. And you know, it ain't nothing against your man, man. Like I always say, man, you could be Mr. Donkey, motherfucking Daddy Longstreet. It don't matter.
Right.
You could be straight Daddy Longstreet, boy. And mom or not, she still would transgress. Pringle can to the max. And she's still gonna go, you know, and find because she just want to do something different.
She has to do it. She has been given liberty to get out of rock.
She want to taste a different protein.
It's gonna happen.
It is what it is.
It's gonna happen, man. Nigga, I'm the Murph, and I'm gonna just say that.
So bring it out.
This Sirach 26:11. Watch over an imputed eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
Yeah. Wait, so read that again.
It's okay, God. It says Sirach 26:11. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open up her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
Quiver is what you put arrows in.
Big ass sack.
And the average quiver can hold a lot of arrows.
Holes in the hole.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? Matter of fact, can we get that in another version?
TNT.
right? Because
She opens her legs.
right, you know. So when he said she gonna drink of every water, you know, and that's why we keep telling you that the Lord is gonna have a brutal punishment for a lot of you women when this society collapses. Right, you're gonna fall to your own devices.
Oh yeah.
Right, we keep telling you the carousel gonna ride you. You ain't gonna get to pick and choose. You ain't gonna get to hold 2-3 guys' hands and lead them to the road. All right. Yeah, you know they grab the, you know the guy carrying her and she holding the hand of the other guy and she leading them to the room. No, it ain't gonna go like that. You gonna get grabbed. You gonna get grabbed by your hair. All right, you gonna get picked. One dude gonna have your feet.
He was the one picking up.
Other dude gonna have your hands, and it's gonna be the whole and the rest of the dudes following behind. And it's gonna get real brutal in there.
Bullet train.
Hey, shit, the elder said it don't matter who you is. Even Jason Love got by a bitch, so.
Yeah.
And he the king of fucking all the hoes right now for the last 10 years. But this nigga got a fucking baby mama, don't he? And his baby mama, his daughter was 8 years old. He found out it was his daughter. It wasn't his daughter. He's still paying the child support. Even Jason Love, though, ain't nobody safe, though.
Wow, so she got an 8-year-old daughter that ain't here.
I can't believe it.
He been paying for it the whole time. Now, a woman like that should be made to pay every dime back and go to prison.
That's folly.
Yeah, with interest. That's crazy.
This is the scripture just backing up what the elder Bible said in the story.
I don't know who the hell Jason Love is. He a porn star?
Yeah. He porn.
So he Mr. Pringles can himself.
Yeah, the black nigga, man, with the tattoos. Look, if you see him, he the one who be fucking Adam 22 wife all the time.
Oh, that nigga.
Yeah,
That nigga,
yeah, all the time. He the premier guy, for the last like 10 years.
Just slap you across the face with it.
Man, that's a lot of that nigga.
The new Black Silver.
That's what so even these niggas getting got. So, look, ain't nobody safe with these hoes, man. But it says, it's written nobody, I'm just backing the elder up. Even Jason Love, man. This is Deuteronomy 22 and 20. It said, but if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsels, and you ain't gonna find that in this society anywhere. So, but, verse 21, then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones that she died, because she have wrought folly in Israel. So all these people gotta see it. And like Joshua just said, that shit be sounding like hailstones, but it's fucking Ice Cube didn't pop out the bushes talking about Debo, that's a female. They said the men of Israel. These the men of Israel. It could be some chick. She went off and she was getting stoned. Them are our cousins. Those are like the elder bro Joshua say all the time. We have an Eastern way of mindset. These people have a Western mindset. All these stuff for the East, for these Ishmaelites and with these Russian niggas be on, that's what us. Hey, I talked to a Russian nigga the other day. Well, I call him Russian. I call all them staying niggas Russian. But he from Uzbekistan. And he's a Sambo champion, in his country.
You don't know what Sambo is? It's a brutal ass martial art, man.
And yeah, it's brutal as hell.
It's one of the most. It's MMA basically, but in a gi, right? You wearing a
It's a short.
So the techniques. Yeah, this shit is brutal, man.
It's brutal.
It's straight brutal. All right, because you still got your judo throws.
Mm-hmm.
You still got all your gi chokes. It's way more technical than regular MMA because you are wearing the gi, right? Which is why no gi is so popular, because these no gi cats, they lack a certain level of skill, and you can get away with shit no gi that you can't in gi. That's what it really comes down to, So yeah, I said it. So a lot of these no gi guys just try to run from that gi because they don't know if that smoke for real.
Put the gi on.
A lot of right.
Now that gi real, though.
CJ and them. All right.
CJ
and them.
Right.
Okay. Just saying. All these. Now, some of them guys that got down in that still get down in the heat. Kudos to them. All right. But anyway, go ahead, brother.
But no, the Sambo guy was saying, and because he's in California now, but he always calls me, and we was on FaceTime, and he was just saying, like, when I was growing up in the country, and we would find the in the huts, bro, they said we would see the TV, we would see Mike Tyson, like, we would see all the black men, like, we like, fuck, bro, like, these guys so strong, they so cool, like, he said, I'm just driving, he said, I've been over here just driving for the last couple of years, like, these motherfuckers is soft, man.
Yeah.
He said, something happened to the black man that's strange.
Wow.
He said, I noticed it.
So it took it
He
outside.
said, I can barely speak English, and I know it's wrong. Something happened to the black man. He said, I grew up watching these fight, watching the Michael Jordan. He said, what the fuck? Everybody just fucking soft, and all of them got guns.
Our ex-lab
Yeah.
was Middle East.
You hear that?
He said, all of them got guns.
I hope y'all heard that, man.
That nigga Sambo champion, man.
Right? He grew up, you know, watching Mike Tyson, motherfucking Jim Kelly and shit like that. Yeah. All right? Watching Pernell Whitaker, you know, all them
He said they was moving off that shit in the stand. That nigga Jake too.
What was his name? The one that beat up Martin. The Hitman.
Tommy Hearns.
Tommy
the Hitman.
Tommy Hearns and what was his name? Marvin Hagler. Yeah, he watching guys like that, man.
Yeah, he was saying that.
Motherfucking James Toney, watching them guys that, you know, right?
He said that. He said they was so much.
And now all of a sudden, what has happened? Yasharala hit the nail on the head. Two things, Esau and Eve. Right?
I was explaining it to him, and he said, I understand it.
And then the food, right? But mainly Esau and Eve.
Eve of destruction.
All right? She truly is the Eve of destruction. You know, the so-called black woman helped with one of the main catalysts to the destruction of a whole people.
That's what her we all die.
Matter of fact, get there, we're gonna give it a rap.
Hey, you know what? It's funny though. Them stands, Jake, bro.
A lot of my teams.
You know, that nigga definitely Jake,
the
bro.
history that we've been bringing out, when Putin brought out all, when Putin brought out all those relics, you know, those were Russian, right? Those people that disappeared. What happened was they melanin disappeared and their children, they was eating their milk.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
So 2-3 generations, they just like, there it is, man. That's where you get, what's that dude that trained with
Like Griffith with the
dude with the, what his name, Zabit?
Zabit?
Man, that dude
Oh,
is Jake,
Zabit?
man.
Mega Madoff?
Man.
Oh, is that Abraham Lincoln nigga? That retired?
That dude is Jake, man.
Look, that nigga would have been the champ in 3 divisions if he would have stayed. He just randomly said it. He said, I'm retired. That nigga Zabit, that nigga Jake, that's one of the best fighters ever. And he don't even have to keep fighting niggas to show you that. That dude still, he a monster.
They
bro.
play with bears.
Yeah, that dude Zabit. He definitely is like, and he only trained with niggas too.
19. All right, this Sirach,
Randomly retired.
this Sirach chapter 25, verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Okay, it says a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abated the courage, making the heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in the distress, making weak hands and feeble knees.
Right, so we all saw that video of that northern kingdom woman talking about all the things she doesn't do for her husband. Right?
Oh yeah,
Now you finna do
She
it
gave
20 niggas, bitch. Everything.
So, hey, like you said, through her we are death entered into the world. Go ahead.
Look, there it is. Verse 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
And so there it is, man. So that was the answer to that Russian's question, man.
That's right.
Right? that became the that was the answer to the question of that Russian the answer to his question that what happened to the so-called black people in America, right? There you go. And so with that, we're gonna give all praise, all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Above all.
Hit the cameras, hit the cameras.
Yeah, all right.